back, yes. After an uprising, there may well be a downfall. Well, David, I think there's a tang of salt in the air. The billows are rolling. In fact, after your earlier confession, I hope you've taken your seasickness tablets because we're heading for the high seas.
We're off to the high seas, Richard. We're off for a bit of swashbuckling. Now, I don't know when the last time was that you buckled a swash or swashed a buckle.
Sometime, I think.
Now, we associate swashbuckling with those Errol Flynn movies, the sort of high sea adventure movies, but where does the word come from? And it's Middle English, in fact. To swash means to strike. And the buckle part, bakal with a different spelling, was actually a small round shield that was used, held at the back, to defend yourself. So, you know, when there's sword play involved and a lot of clashing of swords and of shields, you are swashbuckling. The other word for moving into sort of areas of piracy now is buccaneer. And buccaneer has a fantastic story, more to do with snags and steaks, actually, because the word links to a French word boucan, which is a barbecue, or more a frame used for smoking meats. And French hunters in the Caribbean would use this framework to cook their food, as would pirates of the Caribbean use these same boucans, and the users of these boucans were called buccaneers, the sea rovers or pirates. And lastly, the flag that these rogues flew was called the Jolly Roger. Now, I had always presumed there was some chap called Roger who was quite happy who made the flag, often with a skull and crossbones. Again, the French connection, it's Joli Rouge, which means pretty red. And it was usually, or originally, was a red flag.
Because we think of it as being black and white, don't we? The black and white skull and crossbones.
We do, and the sort of word and the colours have changed over time. But originally it was flown on the masthead, if you like, by the pirates to suggest that we will fight to the death, fight to the last drop of blood. So pretty red is not a flag you want to see flying anywhere near.
It's a fascinating story. Actually, I do like the buccaneer derivation because you wouldn't really imagine pirates just being called the barbecuers. You know, it doesn't ring the same.
Doesn't have the same gravitas.
Great stories. Thank you, David. Let's look at the score. Sandy's on 16. Daniel is on 24 as we head for some more letters. And Sandy, your choice this time.
Great. I'm going to start with the vowels. Thanks, Lily.
Thanks, Sandy.
Yep.
E.
And I'll have another vowel. Thank you.
I.
Another vowel, please.
A.
Move to consonants.
C.
And another consonant.
H.
Another consonant, please, Lily.
T.
We'll go with another.
F.
Now I'll go back to the vowels, please.
E.
And then finish with another consonant.
And
Thank you.
last letter, P.
I'll start the clock. How did you go there, Sandy?
5 for me, thanks, Richard.
Daniel?
Say 5 as well.
Let's start with yours, Daniel.
Patch.
And
I
yours?
said chafe.
Chafe. A little bit of a rub.
That's right. And patch, of course, back to the pirates again. Good 5s. Now, I'm wondering whether we've had a really good shuffle of these letters, because there is hepatic, of the liver, a word we've had, I think, only last week, and cheapy, which is not a little bird, but a cheap product.
A bargain. Nice find. 5 each for Daniel and Sandy. Another lot of letters now, and Daniel, can you deliver?
Could I start with a vowel, please?
U.
Another vowel, please.
I.
One more vowel, please.
A.
Could we start some consonants now?
S.
Another consonant.
C.
Another consonant, please.
R.
Another consonant.
D.
One more consonant.
N.
And a vowel, please.
And last letter, O.
Here's the clock. many for you, Daniel?
I'll go for safe 6.
Okay, and Sandy?
Yeah, 6 for me too, thanks.
Let's hear yours, please.
Drains.
And yours, Daniel?
Same one.
Drains. Can you verify? No problems there, David?
No problems, but look around, because with those vowels and the S, you can actually start to construct some beautiful words here, and 2 8s, in fact, jumped out. One is sardonic, which means a sort of mordant or heavy tone, and the other is dinosaur, a lovely word.
Lovely and very big. 8 letters indeed. But 6 points each for Daniel and Sandy. Well, only 8 points between Daniel and Sandy as we head for our next numbers on this Tuesday night. And Sandy, what combination do you fancy?
I fancy the same one as Daniel, actually, the classroom mix. So I'll have 1 teacher and 5 students.
Thanks, Sandy. 1 teacher and 5 students. And our students, 8, 4, 7, 5, 1, and our teacher is 25. The target to reach is 907.
Oh, big one. How did the classroom work for you, Sandy?
It didn't, I'm afraid. I'm going to bow out of this one.
No
So-
luck? Okay, Daniel?
Unfortunately for me too, I was out of the range.
Well, we've had a little bit of an implosion from both Daniel and Sandy on this one. Lily, how did you go?
Yeah, I managed to get there. Now, 8 by 5 is 40, minus 4 is 36, 36 by 25 is 900, and then add the 7 is 907.
Very nice indeed. Well done. Our scores, Sandy 27, Daniel 35, and we're heading for another break. Another word mix for you. It's demo tour. And the clue this time, mechanically measures your distance. Back after the break.